Hi, and welcome back to Jam. My name is Mandy, and I'm here with Adrian and Jason. And today we will be talking about singing and how it's used in a therapeutic way. Both of you did some research on this, so let's discuss.
All right, I think I'm starting off this time. So, music making in general is a multi-modal activity, meaning it can be received in several different forms, right? From hearing to feeling to all that kind of stuff. So that involves the auditory sensors, sensory motor processing, all these things that happen within our brains that make us almost feel the music.
Well, isn't there a place you can go where it's nothing but like vibration of music and certain like speed,
That
and you
sounds
just lay
very
there and it
familiar.
just vibrates you because something about that's supposed to like calm you? Or...
Yes. Right. Now, there are several things that music does. Now, I know there's a country that they have these grooves in their roads.
Right, yeah, I've heard about that.
And when you do the speed limit, it makes music in the car.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
I want that.
It's pretty neat.
We really, and there's some country that has put something where it's as you're driving along, it charges your car or something like that, doesn't it?
Now, those are these hexagonal solar panels that they can put together and make roadways that will charge electronic vehicles as you're going down the road, but they also collect energy from the sun in solar panel form.
Okay, so why are we not, funding this? Why is this not a thing? The music thing and the energy thing?
Right now I'm making air quotes with my fingers because it costs too much money per the government, most likely.
Well, right, but the biggest thing this election has been pollution and global warming and how to be more green and not pollute. This would be a huge step in the right way because it creates jobs. You literally have to go rip up the roads and put this stuff down. That's jobs.
While I agree with you, it probably won't happen for a good bit because of money.
Okay.
So, back to singing. So singing in us, in humans, is evident from infancy. So even when babies are making noise and all that stuff, it's kind of like singing. So it's not dependent on any formal training from the get-go. Everybody can sing.
Well, right, and babies can hear in the womb because they can recognize certain people's voices, and they actually said it's really good for babies to hear music and for the mother, father, whoever to sing to the baby while it's in the womb.
Oh yeah, and I'll get into more of that later as I found some stuff on that. Now, singing is enhanced, of course, by actual training, but everybody and their brother can sing, and it produces the exact same effects whether you're really good at singing or you're really not so good at singing.
Me.
So with how similar the behavioral acts are between singing and speaking, as well as the shared and distinct neural correlations of both singing and speaking, there's researchers out there that are starting to look at whether singing can be used to treat some of the speech motor abnormalities that some humans have that are associated with various neurological
Like
conditions.
stuttering.
Ahaha, but they can. So in 2011, Gabrielle Giffords was shot. She was a congresswoman, and she was struggling with a condition that we call aphasia. So she got shot. It hit the left lobe of her brain, and it messed up a lot of her language controls. So when she started going to music therapy, she was able to sing the word light, but wasn't able to speak it.
Interesting.
Well, and this is kind of the same thing with some people who stutter, because Ed Sheeran, he stuttered a lot, but when he
Yes.
sang, he didn't stutter.
Yes.
Right.
So it actually helped him overcome that.
Yeah, the language side of the brain is more attributed to the left side of the brain, but music has access to many, many parts of the brain.
Right. Okay.
No, absolutely. The physical benefits from singing, not only does it help you strengthen your immune system, there's been research out of the University of Frankfurt that shows that an hour of singing, there has been an increase in immunoglobulin, I believe is how you say it. It's close, right? It's a protein that's present in the serum of the cells that are in our immune system. So those antibodies that help fight disease are significantly higher after an hour's worth of singing than not. So it can help protect you from other diseases and whatnot, singing in general.
When you listen to bad music or music that you don't like, it actually triggers the cortisol in your brain. If you listen to music that you enjoy and you like, it will trigger the opioid system in your brain.
Well, right. Like, so when a song that you don't like comes on the radio and you want to change it and you can't, say someone else in the car likes it, it can actually make you sick.
Yeah, it can decrease that antibody.
So anytime either one of you listen to a song I don't like in the car, I'm gonna tell you it makes me sick.
And I'm still not going to change it.
You don't care.
Wow.
So you learn to like it.
I don't think that's how that works.
It is, actually. Learn to like music that you don't dislike. Wait. Hold on.
Yeah. let's try that.
So singing is a natural antidepressant. So when you sing, your body releases endorphins, as you
An
just
opioid
stated,
system.
chemicals that make you feel happy. So the next time you feel down, break into your favorite song and just sing.
It works for me.
So that would be why by the time I leave town, I am so stressed out I could literally pull over and just beat the crap out of somebody. I feel better by the time I get to work because I have sang it all that anger out.
Yes, correct. So singing's going to help lower stress levels. So when you're stressed, like you're just talking about, a hormone called cortisol, which Adrian has talked about, in your body is going to increase. Singing has been found to reduce cortisol levels in your body, easing tension and helping you relax. So that fits into what you're talking about. You're stressed from road rage and wanting to punch people in the face and all those things, and then you start singing, and by the time you get to work, you're actually good to go. So singing is just, so far, the benefits that we're finding are enormous.
Not even just singing, screaming actually releases a bunch of endorphins. So
absolutely.
if you were a terrible singer, if you tune along to your favorite song and just scream all the lyrics, so you do not have to be on pitch, you will feel better.
No, 100%. So they
Yeah, I'm
even
pretty sure I'm never on pitch, so
You're probably just yelling.
They even make these things called scream rooms just for that simple fact.
yeah, I
You
heard
just
about that too.
go in and scream. And, I've let people in my office and just scream and whatever to get all that out, and it helps them. It really helps people.
Well, I know where I work, the GM is really good about that. Anytime you feel like you need to vent, and it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter what it's about. You could literally go in there and just scream, holler, cuss, this, that, and the other, and he does not hold it against you.
That's good.
Because he understands the importance of having to get that out.
Oh yeah, no, there is no doubt that that's a helpful tool.
Right.
Then when we look at the social benefit of singing, it is, again, it's really good. It can help enhance your confidence immensely. People that suffer from stage fright or are afraid to go in front of groups of people or anything like that, what is always advised to them to do in order to get over this fear?
Picture everyone naked?
Well, yes, that is said.
That is
what others suggest is to start singing in front of your friends and family before you go do this thing that you're going to do. If you're going to go sing in front of, if you're going to go speak to a large crowd, if you're going to do anything like that, go talk in front of your boss.
I don't know how any of your family members are, but if I even thought about going and singing in front of any of my family members, I would get blasted so hard.
Well, they're just rude.
That, I will give you that. They absolutely are.
Pick different people to sing in front of them.
mine would be supportive, but I was also in choir for like a few years actually, so it's a little different of a situation.
A little different.
I was in choir. Didn't help, but I was in choir.
Oh no.
I was in choir too. I just want to point that out.
I was in choir, so I know what you're supposed to sound like when you sing. But I do not sound like that
You
when I
would be
sing.
in what we would consider performance choir.
Oh yeah.
You were the good ones that went out first and got all the leads, and everyone
What
else
was it?
back up.
UIA, ULA, whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
All that shit. And fucking performance choir for the church and whatever until I turned of age to realize that this is some bullshit and then stopped going to church. So.
Singing is also fantastic for expanding your communication skills. As something you pointed out earlier, Mandy, singing to babies helps prepare their brains for language, and it may even lessen the risk of language problems later in life. It can't be neglected or ignored. I mean, these are facts. Studies have been done.
Well, I mean, and this is how far it goes. When my sister got pregnant with my nephew, we were all staying with my mom, and Noe would bark and bark. You know how he is. He barks at everything. Doesn't matter if the car drives by, if he sees headlights, 3 doors down, here's a car door shut. He barks.
Right.
And we thought, oh my God, he's going to keep this baby up all night. After my nephew was born, Noe would bark and be like, shh. Didn't matter. He would sleep straight through it because he was used to that bark.
Right.
But when she had her second child, the living situation was different. And when Noe was over there, he couldn't sleep through the barking. He would wake up.
Yeah. I mean, there it is right there. For babies, it also teaches them about tone and beat and rhythm. It may even enhance their natural mathematical and scientific abilities. So this will help them out later in life if you just take the time and sing to them. I mean, the most important years of a kid's life are 2 and under. That is all the development right there. That's where everything needs to be made a foundation so they can grow out of that. So it's just smart to take everything that we know and actually use it to your benefit as a human being, right? For adults, writing lyrics and singing songs helps build communication skills in a wide variety of ways. It can increase your circle of friends, whether you're at a choir or if you're just doing karaoke at a karaoke bar. You're going to bring in people that like you singing, whether it's your singing or your stage persona. It doesn't matter, but it will help bring in friends.
Well, right, because usually when you sing, you do it in groups, and you're always out somewhere within those groups, so more people.
Oh, absolutely.
I could never get behind karaoke, so I went on that stage once and then was like, literally never again. Literally never again. You will not catch me dead on a karaoke stage unless I have had vocal lessons prior.
But if you're caught dead on the stage, how are you singing to begin with, and why is everybody not freaking out?
Yes, I have already hired someone to be the necromancer puppet, and we will see what happens.
The crowd is just going crazy. There's some dead
Crowds
person on the
freak
stage.
out.
You don't know what
His
they're into.
jaws
Dead
are
person
falling
speaking.
You don't know what they're into.
Oh my god. Music is a universal tool, so it doesn't matter if you can understand the language that's coming through or not. If a beat is fucking popping, a beat is fucking popping.
Well, right,
so.
because a lot of it is about the actual music.
Exactly, the sounds that it's making. That's why a lot of classical music can play off of just emotion without any lyric. Music helps mental states altogether. It helps with dementia. It helps with distress. There's been multiple studies that at hospitals, if you play music for someone, their distress levels go down. Music can even invoke memories. That's why it helps with dementia, is that it can take you back to a place where, for whatever reason, our brains remember these chords more than they remember actual memories. And for me, I like to take that back to string theory. So I am a very, very big believer in string theory. I think the universe is absolutely made on one basic rule, which is vibration. And there is nothing that is more true to the core of anything as music. It's a vibration. Music is just a vibration. It is how you can move those vibrations and make them sound different.
Well, right, because if you think about it, you don't have to have man-made music. Go to the country, to a lake, and don't have anything playing and just be silent and listen, and you hear all kinds of noises. And if you hear and pay attention enough, it actually starts harmonizing and it actually starts sounding like music.
If you sit in silence for long enough, your brain will make its own music, whether you want it to or not. It will just start doing whatever it does. So.
Right.
Yeah, the therapeutic effects that singing has in music in general, when it comes to speech deficits that are associated with things like stuttering and Parkinson's disease and acquired brain lesions and autism, can all show benefits from singing and music. So it's very, very useful for people.
I'm glad we're starting to study this and looking for alternative medicines, because it is, if you're treating someone with music, it's a medicine,
Right.
than just popping people with pills.
Well, and that's
Right.
one of the things. If it can spark the opioid center, then why not use it? And that's to say, music therapy has been used for over 1,000 years before Christ. So music therapy has always been around. If there's been any dip in our utilization of music therapy, it's been us. We have been the roadblock to utilizing music therapy. So.
Oh, wow. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, just think about history class and you can kind of see, music's been around a hot minute.
What did the Indians do whenever, back when
Right.
it was just them here? They
Dancing,
had,
singing.
yeah.
Can sing out demons.
In
Right.
Ireland and Scotland, what are they known for? Outside of drinking and stuff.
Potatoes.
Besides that,
Stop it.
but no, it's the their music. It's the folk
Right.
music.
Yeah.
Celtic music is what I mean. They're huge on that.
Huge.
Huge.
Is that all you got?
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought I would have had more. I mean, you can deep dive into the spirituality of music, but it then stops being a spiritual basis and more of a why. Like, why do you choose to have, honestly, at the core of it, a voice? Because that's really what music comes down to is speech.
Right.
At the root of it, it's all vibration. So
We're gonna start playing a game.
yeah,
We're gonna start taking a shot every time someone says right.
no,
Right. Right.
no,
Right.
we will die.
Fun.
No, I like to live.
Yeah. Living on the edge.
Here we go.
No, no.
Whoa.
Oh no.
I need life to just have like a breakout dance session like you see on YouTube where a bunch of people just got together and made this whole dance
Oh, like the flash dance
choreography.
thing.
Flash
Yes.
dance, yes.
I need flash dance and flash singing to just be a real thing. Like, just
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna just walk into work and I'm
It
gonna
is
just
not
start,
Hollywood.
You know,
That flash dance that you saw took at least 50 takes before they were actually able to execute it.
the fact is I want this to be in my life. So I reject your reality. I substitute my own.
If you really, really want to go live in Moulin Rouge, you can go live in Moulin Rouge.
I'm gonna be
But-
Moulin Rouge.
So you want
wherever
your
I
life to
am.
be a musical, but you don't like musicals.
It's because he wants to experience it.
Wait, why do I not like musicals?
You complained every time I've wanted to watch a musical.
Which one?
Was it a bad musical?
Which one? Which musical?
I've watched Singing in the Rain.
Uh-huh.
You don't
Ew.
want to watch that.
Uh-huh.
mean, Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. You
Oof.
don't want to watch that.
Oof.
Make my case for me. Keep going.
That doesn't
I'm
even
just saying,
sound
but
good.
Even the new, the Disney movies are now really considered musicals. You don't like Frozen.
Oof. Keep
Put on
going.
Moulin Rouge. Put on Chicago. I like those.
I think you two just have differing tastes in musicals.
Absolutely. Absolutely, we do. How about you, Adrian? Do you like musicals?
Eh.
But do you know the musicals I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, you don't? Of course you don't. Showing my age here.
So much.
I know Frozen.
Of course, that one you don't like.
It could have been better. Female empowerment, kinda.
You know, it could have been.
It was complete lesbian empowerment. What are you talking about?
Sisters?
Stop.
I'm gonna stir that pot again.
Keyword,
Stop.
sisters.
No. Come on, Christian preachers. Let's get back on this bandwagon.
Stop it.
Let's get on this Disney
Wait.
for all this lesbian crap.
The end.
End scene. Good job, everyone.
Fuck.
Next podcast, we'll be talking about Thanksgiving and what a dark history it is. Come jam with us then. Bye.